going on, everybody? Welcome back to MVP Baseball. And I gotta be honest, I did not think I'd be making this video right now. It's April. Yes, April. And we're already asking this question. Are the Mets season already in trouble? Like, seriously, this team came into the year with playoff expectations, a loaded roster, one of the highest odds to make the postseason. And now they lost 11 straight games. 11. So today, we're gonna break this all down. Is the season actually slipping away? What does MLB history say about teams like this? Is there any hope? And what needs to change right now? Let's get into it. Let's start with the truth. The Mets are in a bad spot. There's no sugarcoating it. They are 7-14 and on an 11-game losing streak. They look completely out of sync. This is not what anyone expected. Coming into the season, this team had a 79.5% chance to make the playoffs, top 3 in all of baseball. Now, that number dropped to around 41%. That is a massive drop in just a couple of weeks. And here's the scary part. It's not just losing. It's how they're losing. No offense, no clutch hitting, pitching breaking down, mistakes everywhere. They don't look like a playoff team. They don't even look like a 500 team right now. Now, here's the question that everyone is asking. Is it too early to panic? And the answer is yes and no. Yes, because it's still April. There are over 140 games left. That's a lot of baseball. But also no, because 11 straight losses, that's not normal. That's not a slump. That's something deeper. And history shows streaks like this can define a season. So yeah, you don't panic yet, but you definitely pay attention. Now that's about history, because this is where things get interesting. Can a team lose 10 plus games in a row and still make the playoffs? Yes, but it's very rare. Let me break it down. Only 4 teams have ever done it. The 1951 Giants, the 1982 Braves, the 2017 Dodgers, and the 2025 Guardians. That's it. 4. And we're talking about decades of baseball. Now let's zoom in closer. Since 1995, only one team lost 11 straight and still made the playoffs, the 2017 Dodgers. But here's the difference. That team was dominant before the streak. They were basically unbeatable. So when they lost 11 in a row, it didn't kill them. The Mets, they weren't dominating before this. That's a huge difference. Now let's look at another example. The 2025 Guardians. They lost 10 straight, looked done. And then they turned it around, won a division. That's the best case scenario. That's what Mets fans are hoping for. If you want a real comparison, look at the 2010 Braves. They lost 9 straight early in the season. Sound familiar? They look lost, just like the Mets right now. But then they flipped the switch, won 91 games, made the playoffs. That's the blueprint. That's the hope. Because early season streaks can be reversed. But here's the key. You have to fix things fast. You can't let it drag. So what's actually going wrong? Simple. Everything. Let's start with offense. They're averaging under 2 runs per game lately. That's unacceptable. This is supposed to be a power lineup. Instead, they look lifeless. Now pitching, starters inconsistent, bullpen giving up big hits at the worst times. And defense, mistakes, mental errors, misplays. You combine all that and you get exactly what you're seeing, a team that cannot win a game. Now let's talk about the biggest missing piece, Juan Soto, because this matters a lot. Since Soto went down, this offense collapsed. They are scoring basically nothing, under 2 runs per game. That's not a coincidence. Before the injury, Soto was hitting 355 average, getting on base constantly, driving the offense. That's a superstar. That's one you cannot replace. Now, the good news, he's coming back soon, maybe within the next week or 2, and that could change everything. But here's the reality. He can't fix everything by himself. The whole team has to step up. Here's the truth fans don't want to hear. This team is digging a hole, and it's getting deeper. Every loss matters. Every missed opportunity matters. And right now, they're losing ground fast. Yes, there's time, but time runs out quicker than you think. So let's answer the big question. Are the Mets season over? No, not yet. But they are in serious trouble. History says it's possible to recover, but it's rare, very rare. And if they want to be one of those teams, they need to flip this immediately. Not next month, not next week, right now. Now I want to hear from you. Be honest. Do you still believe in this Mets team, or is this season already slipping away? Drop it in the comments. And if you're rocking with MVP Baseball, hit that subscribe button, because we're breaking down everything MLB all season long. And trust me, this Mets story is just getting started. See you guys on the next one.